Namaskaram everyone, this is Vishwaksen and welcome to Vaka Talks, where we talk about mental health and emotional well-being in various kinds of relationships. We are doing a glossary of various terms that are frequently used in therapy sessions, counselings and mental health areas in general. Today let's talk about smear campaign. What is a smear campaign? Smear campaign is basically destroying a person's image. Why does a narcissist employ a smear campaign? Usually a narcissist uses smear campaign after you have left them. You left them, so it finally successfully left them after there are trials of hoovering you back in. This also happens after they have discarded you. In So technically, after the relationship with the narcissist has ended by you or by them, the smear campaign happens, and they uh, they malign your image in the social circles because they need to answer why did it end, and they have to blame you for the end of the relationship, for the ending of the relationship. Blame shifting. So they paint you as this extremely toxic projection. They are the toxic person. They paint you as the toxic person. They paint you as a difficult person. They paint you as a vengeful person. They paint you as this extremely toxic person, unkind person, uncaring person, ungenerous person, very difficult to live with. All the things that they have been doing to you, they project onto you, they shift the blame onto you and paint you in a light that even in the smear campaign that puts them on top, because they were the saint to put up with you for so long, and finally they blame you for leaving the relationship, for ending the relationship, because according to them they have to control the narrative, because if you get to speak, you will you will share what actually happened, and they need to take control of the narrative before it goes out of hand. So they fling all these feces over you and blame you for a lot of things, not things that didn't even happen in the relationship. They might blame you for they might accuse you of cheating on them, they might accuse you of lying to them, they might accuse you of mismanaging funds, things that not have happened, need not have happened. They use anything and everything, whether true or false, always false, to besmirch your image, because they need their circle, they need their supply system intact. They need they need the source of their adulation. They need people to lionize them, they need people to see them as the saint, they need people to praise them, they need people to support them, they need to cut all the support from you, and you cannot control this smear campaign, because they make it their primary job to smear your image while you are just trying to survive, you're just trying to recuperate, you're trying to uh, trying to basically just live one day at a time, and trying to find yourself, trying to gather strength, trying to establish yourself, prop yourself on your own 2 feet. You don't have the time and energy and resources to even go and talk to people and talk to them about what happened, because they have, to begin with, you don't think that people will believe you, because things that happened in the relationship are far weirder than fiction, far weirder than people can think of. Reality is always weirder than fiction. And when and what they do is make it their primary job. They have the resources, they are always in contact with all the people, and they have their ear, and they keep talking, and they have been building a narrative against you throughout the relationship. They have been slowly passing away jokes at your expense. They've been cracking jokes at your expense. They've been talking how incapable you are in just a normal passing by comments against you. How bad you are at taking care of yourself, how bad you are at various things, how incompetent you are. Just passing comments. So they've already built the base for a narrative, and they've already built a base for smear campaign. All they need to do is put it in action. And you have not stood up for yourself because they have made sure that you cannot stand up for yourself. Because when you stand up for yourself, there's going to be a fight, there's going to be tensions again, and you don't want to deal with all these arguments over and over again. So you let it pass, you let a lot of things pass, you let them say things against you. And when you finally leave them, they use all of that against you. And the worst part is, people who are close to you believe them. People who are close to you don't come to you and ask what happened. They believe them without even contacting you. And now that they have smeared your image so bad that all your support system, all your friends, your relatives, your support system wants to avoid you. They don't want to do anything with you, because they paint you to be such broken good, such toxic person, that no, your support system, your circle don't want to deal with you anymore. And a lot of times they get away with it for a very long time, until you gather your footing and you are comfortable with yourself. You become independent and you stand up for yourself, and you don't care about what they are doing, or what they are doing, and whoever they are. When for you when you have uh, you become strong, you have dealt with the trauma, and you have gone past it, then they stop affecting you. Then you start affecting them. They are very nervous, because now you are going around in your circle. You don't talk about them, you don't want to talk about them, you just want to uh, interact with people, you want to have a good time. But they are very insecure. They they are very worried about what you might say about them, because they've went on a smear campaign against you. They project that you are going to be going on a smear campaign against them. They get very defensive, and they continue the smear campaign over and over and over again. If you have healthy people in your circle, they will come to you and discuss. They will ask you what happened. They will not judge you, and they will realize what is happening. They do not judge you prematurely. And smear campaign will always happen. You cannot hope for there not to be a smear campaign. It happens all the time. It's the actual narcissist need not do any smear campaign directly. Their enablers are enough to smear to go on a smear campaign against you. We see it happening every day. we see there is any celebrities separating, the celebrities splitting, and there is a smear campaign. We see people breaking up in our friend groups, and there is a smear campaign. We see someone splitting or something, uh, someone cutting ties with the family, and the family goes on a smear campaign against the person who left. Smear campaign is the narcissist and the enablers controlling the narrative to make sure it is their damage control, to make sure they are always on top. They come out looking clean, they come out looking as pious, they come out looking as the victims rather than the perpetrators. Thank you. If you like my content, please hit the like button and share your experiences in the comment section if you're comfortable, and please subscribe to my channel and share this video with people that might benefit from my content, and please hit the bell icon to get notification whenever I post a new video. Thank you.